Coming up in today's food adventure, I've just landed in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia's buzzing capital, and I've got 24 hours to eat my way through some of the city's most legendary dishes. Oh my god. I'm talking Nasi Lemak, I'm talking Chilli Pan mee, I'm talking banana leaf rice. The gang's all here, so stay tuned, grab snacks, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. Hello, and welcome to another food adventure, and welcome to KL. I have literally just touched down. I have my suitcase right here, but I have come straight food adventuring because if you're Malaysian, you'll know what this means. It's Wednesday night. This is Taman Connaught night market, and at almost 2 kilometers in length, it's KL's longest night market. It's also only open on Wednesdays and is kinda sorta a little bit on the way from the airport, so here I am. I'm also only here for 24 hours. This time, tomorrow night, I get a flight to Bali to celebrate my 1-year wedding anniversary with Dirk. Of course, we got married in Bali, so I'm very excited. Exciting times. 1 year has passed. I don't know where the time has gone. But for now, we're in KL. To be completely honest, I've told myself I'll stop when I see something that I have not seen before in China. So far, it feels a little bit like I'm in a Chinese night market. Here we go. First thing, I don't know what it is.
Fish.
Fish?
Fish.
Okay, I'll have 1, 2 or 3, I don't know.
I for you.
Is this a Malaysian food?
Malaysia.
Thank you.
Yummy.
So basically, you open it up and then there's fish inside. A bit like a fish cake, I guess. I've done chaotic markets before, but doing it with a suitcase is just next level. We're just gonna have to do this right here, right now. Oh, it's got a nice bouncy texture, but not in like a processed meat kind of way. It's slightly spicy, and quite peppery. Oh, it's really good. I like that. I also like that it comes in a leaf. Let's get this down and give it back. Thank you. That was very nice. Okay, let's go. Next snack. I walked another 500 meters or so, but still couldn't find anything that grabbed me. And guys, I did not travel all the way to Malaysia to eat kallang mian and tang hulu. Also, the further I walked into this market, the increasingly busy it got, and also the increasingly overstimulated I became. And I think this right here was the straw that broke the camel's back. I think I might give up on this market, to be honest. Look, I'm sure the food is very nice. It has a huge variety of food. I mean, this market would be perfect for someone who's maybe visiting Asia for their first time and wants to try a whole heap of different things from different countries. The fact is, most of the things here I have tried before. So I actually think I'm gonna get me and my suitcase to my hotel and we'll look around the hotel area and see if there's something open late at night. Here we are, my hotel, and I am so excited to be collaborating with the Grand Hyatt Kuala Lumpur for today's video. They've very kindly gifted me a night stay. The lobby is actually on the 38th floor, and when those elevator doors open, wow, check out this lobby. And fingers are crossed, I've also got that skyline view from my room. Moment of truth. How's the view? I can't see anything. Actually, I want to be surprised. I'm gonna open it like this so you guys can see first what the view is. Is it good? Okay, I'm gonna turn around. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Guys, you gotta see this. Whoa, I literally could not have a better view. Check out the towers. You can see everything from here. I have never had a hotel view like this in my life. It is taking all of my willpower right now to peel myself out of this bed. But then brilliance struck, and I'm happy to report there'll be no peeling tonight. I forgot we live in a society that supports takeout. I've opened up my Grab app, and they have so many amazing local options. This is satay. Oh my gosh, I haven't had satay yet here in Malaysia. So you know what? Adding it to basket. These skewers look so good. Check this out. I've got 10 of them and they've been barbecued and they've got a bit of char on them. Oh yes, I got chicken satay. Also got a little bag of onion and cucumber. Next up in the bag, a bag of peanut sauce, and they have been generous. I'm gonna absolutely soak my skewers in this. Oh me, oh my. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Wow. The best satay I have ever had. Oh man, that's good. Which seems unbelievable because I mean, it's takeout. It's not piping hot. It's not straight out the barbecue. We're not eating it in the restaurant. So we're not eating it in the most ideal conditions. I mean, I say that, but I also sit in front of the most incredible hotel view I've experienced in my life. It's got a crunch on the outside from the barbecue. It's a bit of char on there. The chicken itself is really lovely, but the sauce, this sauce that I'm cradling is just I would bathe in this sauce because not only is it peanutty, which I love, but it's got so much inside. It's got a little bit of spice. It's also got a lemongrassiness. So not only is it like rich and salty and peanutty, but it's also refreshing at the same time. It all balances each other out. And then it seems simple, but this addition of the cucumber and the onion is just so refreshing and so nice to have between mouthfuls. It's just, I said it once, I'll say it again. The best decision I think I've ever made. This is gonna be a very good 24 hours of food. Stay tuned, I'll see you in the morning. We have been blessed with the most incredible morning. Check it out, not a cloud in the sky. And the first thing on the agenda for today in KL is leaving KL. I'm actually not in KL anymore. I am in PJ, Petaling Jaya, but I have to come here. I don't know whether it's gonna be good. I don't know whether it's gonna be touristy, but all I know is when I asked on Instagram what I should be eating, I got every second response is you need to go to Village Park restaurant and have Nasi Lemak. Oh, hi! Are you here for Nasi Lemak?
我们来的路上还在看你视频，然
真的
后路上，我其实当时我就想，哎，你不知道最近在哪？因为我们是内蒙古的，
哦
就在复兴
对对对对对对对
视频。
This is really funny. I was just filming my introduction. I've run into 2 subscribers. So nice to meet you. 你是他们的导游对吧？
对。
你也是推荐他们来到这个餐厅对吧？
是的。
为什么要推荐这个餐厅呢？
因为这个是很道地的一个美食，而且它是开了好久好多年的。
那这里一定要吃什么呢？
它的香料炸鸡啊
And it's a bit of a production line here. They've got rice here, they've got a sauce, and then they take the chicken and they put it on top. And this chicken looks amazing. It's got this like crunchy stuff on top as well, which I'm very excited to see. And we are going to do this together. 第一次吃 Nasi Lemak 吗？
No. But our driver told us that Nasi Lemak is a little bit different between each other.
This has worked out really well. I'm
yeah.
here with the Nasi Lemak, not first timer, so you
okay.
can tell me how it tastes.
Last time I taste the sauce is a little bit spice.
Okay, let's try the sauce first.
The sauce tastes a little bit different. I think the flavor filled more shrimps taste.
Yeah, that sauce, it hits hard. It's umami, salty, and very spicy too. And on its own, she's feisty. What I think is interesting is we've just eaten the elements very separately. We've had the sauce, then we've had the chicken, and now I've just had some rice. And that's when I realized we'd gone about this all wrong. This isn't a one element at a time kind of dish, it's a symphony. That fluffy coconut rice with the crispy chicken, with that fiery sambal, they're meant to play together. And when they do, it's art. Pure, delicious art. The rice is actually quite coconutty, which goes really well with the shrimp paste. Also something that you don't get if you just eat everything separately is all the textures that come together. So no, the chicken itself, the skin is not crispy, but they've got these like crispy bits on top. I mean, look how much there is. And when you combine that with the rice and the coconuttiness and the softness of the rice, and then you've got that freshness of the cucumber as well, it's all coming together and it all really makes sense. Yeah, do not eat the elements separately.
You are okay to have rice as a breakfast, right?
I'm okay to have anything as breakfast. But if you're not in the mood for a ricey breakfast, you can always go for this. Roti bakar with kaya butter. Of course, also served with soft runny eggs on the side.
It has also been cooked, so you can see the color here, and it's a little bit crunchy.
She very kindly let me steal some of her breakfast. It's great because it's crunchy on the outside and it's buttery, but it's also sweet. And then you add the eggs and I don't know, it's not too eggy. It just makes it nice and moist more than anything. It's funny, it looks simple, but that's really good. But now I want to digest some of that before lunch and I have the perfect activity. I have a thing for tall buildings. Like when I was living in Shanghai back in 2014, I was actually there when that really tall Shanghai Tower was being built. And I don't know, I was just captivated by it. I love going to the bottom and looking up and seeing how tall it is. And here in KL, standing at 678 meters tall, you've got the world's second tallest building. My taxi driver has just dropped me off at the base of the building. I haven't looked up yet, so I thought we could do it together. But as we were driving towards this tower, you can see it wherever you are in the city. It dwarfs other buildings. It makes other buildings look like they're not more than one story. It's just crazy tall. And what I just realized is this is gonna be the tallest building I've ever seen in my life. I've never been to the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. This is number 2 in the world, so it's officially gonna be the tallest building I have ever seen. Let's do it together, guys. Let's look up. Oh, I'm seeing it in the camera and it's looking big, but let's look up. Ready? Whoa. It's so big, you need to like hold your neck so it doesn't snap off. That is so tall. Oh, goodness me. you know what I've just noticed? I've walked around the other side of the building and they're actually cleaning the windows. Imagine a job. Cleaning the windows of the world's second tallest building. I got my next wave of vertigo when I realized there's a glass floor up there, literally sticking out of the building. Naturally, I thought, okay, let's go up there because apparently I've learned nothing from my embarrassingly well-documented history with heights. Turns out I needn't have worried. The observation deck isn't even open to visitors yet, but you can go to the 75th floor where you have the lobby of a hotel on the 75th floor. It just blows my mind. And you have a really amazing view. And we've just got the perfect day for it. I've just got an unobstructed view over KL. And now that I'm here, I realize I'm not too far away from the city center. My lunch spot I want to go to is just over here. So let's walk there. It was a lovely walk indeed that completely accidentally took me winding through the heart of Chinatown. But yeah, there's just something about KL, I have to say. The colors, the chaos, the smell of amazing food everywhere. I love it. But after about 45 minutes of walking, my taste buds and my sweat glands started leading me in another direction. I've decided to take a bit of a detour because, as you can probably see from the sweat rolling down my face, it's really hot. And I feel like something icy and refreshing, especially after the big flavors of this morning. So I'm really keen to try something called an ice kacang. I learned about it at the Wonder Food Museum in Penang. It looks really icy and refreshing and yummy and lots of things inside. So I found a place that seems to sell it. Let's see what it tastes like. For my first ever ABC, he starts off by shaving some ice. Then he adds some red bean, some corn. Then he covers that with ice. Not a little bit of ice, a lot of ice. It's a real mountain. Then he adds what I think he said was rose syrup, also palm sugar syrup too, and finally a heap of evaporated milk going on there as well. I'm glad I have a chance to try this because in Penang, I wanted to try it, but I was always too full. And I feel like now is the perfect time because I am so hot. It is apparently, by Malaysian standards, it's not a hot day. It's quite mild, but the sun is shining and the sweat is streaming. So this is much needed. It's sweet and also really creamy. I guess all of that creamer he put on top, it's added such a creaminess to this, even though essentially it's just shaved ice with some stuff poured on top. It tastes almost as creamy as ice cream. But yeah, it's also really nice and icy and cold. And yeah, very sweet. And then every now and again you get a bit of bean or a bit of corn in there as well. I thought the corn inside would be weirder, but I don't actually taste the corn. It's more a bit of a crunchy texture inside there. Kind of like the boba equivalent in this dish. All right, let's walk this final stretch to lunch. And this next spot, let me tell you, hundreds of people have told me I need to try this. So here I am at restaurant Kin Kin to try chili pan mee for my first time. In Chinese, it's la jiao ban mian, so like spicy noodles. Look how busy it is. You wouldn't know looking on the outside. They've got a dry version and a soup version, but judging by the crowd, dry is the move. And apparently, and I say apparently, this is the place that invented chili pan mee. So maybe we can get some discourse going in the comments because I'd love to know for sure. Here we have it, my bowl of chili pan mee. We have an egg here, ooh, which is still runny. Check that out, okay, that's amazing. We've got some, I guess, fried little anchovies or little fish here, which I guess is gonna give a saltiness and umami. I don't know whether this is meat or whether it's a sauce. Let's try it. It's meat, super flavorful and salty meat. Another thing to note is that the bowl comes without chili added. You need to add it yourself. This is the big communal bowl. Every single table has it, and this is what the chili looks like. I'm just gonna try some of that by itself and see what that chili tastes like. Oh wow, that chili is so full of flavor. Firstly, it's actually crispy, the chili. It's crunchy, and then it's really salty, but it also has a smokiness to it as well. It's not super spicy, I would say, or maybe it's just building. How much do you usually add? If I like spicy.
You can take 1 spoonful.
1 spoon. Like this? Okay. Okay, let's mix it all around and see how it tastes with all of those flavors. Oh my god. First impressions, the noodles are actually quite al dente, so they've got a really nice bite to it. I love that there's a crunch to this as well. Part of it I think is coming from the chili, but I think part of it is also coming from the fried onion on top. So it's like al dente noodle and then crunch. And then I've got this saltiness coming at me. It's quite salty. It's starting to build the heat. I can definitely feel some hotness in my mouth right now, but wow, no, it's good. The al dente, almost spaghetti-like noodles combined with that salty minced meat. I'm not gonna lie, my first impression was giving me a little bit of spaghetti bolognese vibes, but then the heat kicked in and suddenly it was giving Chongqing xiaomian energy. Spicy, punchy, and super, super addictive. You cannot stop eating this. It's the kind of bowl of noodles that you need to prepare water for. Firstly, because it is quite spicy, and secondly, because it is quite salty. But I mean, with all the walking I've done today, I need to drink some more water. I've also made it an executive decision, no more walking today. It is way too hot for that. Actually, this afternoon, I have grand plans to sit by the pool and chill. Got a few hours before I need to head to the airport, so let's talk dinner options, early dinner options. Something I'm still really keen to try that I haven't tried yet here in Malaysia is something called banana leaf. There are heaps of places here in KL selling banana leaf rice. I've decided to go for the most convenient one, the closest one to my hotel. It's just here in the Surya KLCC. It's just across the road from me. So not only can I avoid peak hour, I also get to walk through this very pretty park here for the first time and perv on the banyans. I mean, check out these roots. I love a banyan tree. That's another thing about me. I love my big buildings and my banyan trees. From banyan trees to banana leaves, let's see what this dish is all about.
This one the Indian food come with rice, 3 type of veggie, 2 dessert, 1 lemon pickle, sour chili, papadum and the curry.
Oh, and there's my banana leaf. Oh, okay. So the process starts right now.
This one kesari, sweet. This one mango chutney, sweet and sour. And this one sour chili, spicy. Cabbage, pickle, mixed vegetable. And this one fried snack god.
Then they add rice, and here come the curries. You can get one, you can get them all, it's up to you. I thought I would dial back the flavor, but then I couldn't help myself at the last minute. So I've gone for 3 curries on top of my rice because you know what, life's too short. First I went for the crab curry because that sounded amazing. And then I was like, why not a fish curry too? So I went for that as well. And she really recommended this mutton curry. So I said, you know what, let's go for 3. And then the cherry on the curry, we've got 2 papadum as well. I got a bit nervous when I saw the menu and I ordered it because it looks like a lot of food, but actually it's looking a lot more manageable here. And what I'm loving is a lot of these things that she's put on my banana leaf are really refreshing items. Pickles, cabbage salad, mango chutney. This here that she says is a dessert. Should I eat this with my hands or with this?
Then you want glove?
What do you do? Do you use a glove or?
You can with glove or you want to wash your hand also this can.
So I can wash my hands and then just eat with my hands. I didn't need telling twice. I'll eat with my hands any chance I get. And in anticipation for the flavor explosion that is coming my way, I've ordered my new favorite drink, mango lassi. It's very exciting to be able to order a mango lassi because, as you guys know, I'm lactose intolerant and I have been for the last 10 or so years. But now that I've discovered my dairy pills, actually this is kind of, this week has been the first time I've drunk them in like 10 years. And I forgot just how good they are. Okay, where do I begin? Well, I did have already a bite of this sour chili. It's a little bit sour on the aftertaste. It's not like, it doesn't taste like a pickled chili. It tastes like a dried chili. It's got a smoky flavor, and then right at the end, it's got a little bit of a bite of sourness. And it's not spicy. Oh wait, I got the chili. I guess that time I got the seeds. Oh yeah. Good thing about dairy is it is very good for washing down the spice. It works better than water, I have to say. As someone who has avoided dairy for the last 10 years and has exponentially upped their spice intake in the last 10 years, I would definitely say that dairy does a better job of it. So I've got 3 curries here, but there's gonna be absolutely no chance I can distinguish between the 3, so I'm just gonna go in and see how it tastes. It is super, super flavorful and tasty. I'm not even gonna try and describe what the flavor is like. I just am lacking the vocabulary for this kind of food and these kind of spices. I need to learn more. But yeah, definitely the 3 curries have distinct flavors, and as I roam around the rice to different corners, I can taste kind of like individual parts of the curry. And I don't know which one I prefer. They're all so different and they're all kind of lighting up my mouth in different directions. One of them at least is extremely spicy. Like definitely on my upper tolerance level of what I can get. So again, thank you to my mango lassi. So I might wash it down with a pickle. Nice pickles. I love a pickle. Also, some kind of crispy veggie. The waitress let me know this is snake gourd. It's a vegetable I personally haven't tried before. It looks like this in case you're curious like I was, but I have to say it did remind me a little bit of the taste of cucumber. And I love these. They were so crunchy and also went really well with the pickles. It's very, very good. And it's a 3 for 3, guys. I'm also totally obsessed with this cabbage salad too. It's crunchy and salty, but also quite herby and a little bit sour. I don't know if it's bad to say this, but I'm actually enjoying these sides, maybe even more than the curries. And maybe it's just because I've had so much flavor here in Malaysia. This is just so light and refreshing and easy. I feel like this half of the banana leaf is like good to have on your first day in Malaysia, but then your last day in Malaysia, you're gonna wanna stick to this side of the plate. I'm not sure how to eat this. Oh, there's something inside. I'm pretty sure it's potato. It was amazing, so soft, and went really well with the sweet and sour flavor of that chutney. Well, to complete our first tour around the leaf, let's try this, which she said is a dessert. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like fish roe or something. The texture as well, it's got a bit of a fish roe-iness to it. Oh, I love that. I'll take a big plate of that as a dessert. It's sweet but not over the top sweet. I really enjoy the texture. So the graininess you see there is because this is made with semolina and it has this pudding-like consistency thanks to the addition of ghee. And according to my online research, it's orange thanks to the addition of saffron. I like that so much. I finished it in just one go. I did hear on the grapevine that things on this banana leaf are refillable. I would like to know if that dessert is also refillable. Can I have some more of the orange dessert? And this goes for anything else on the plate. It's all completely refillable. It's a bottomless banana leaf, if you will, which is especially impressive when you consider this costs 19 ringgit and 90 cents. That is a little under 34 RMB, a little under $5 US, it's €4 or 7 Australian dollars for my fellow Aussies watching back home. Well, I don't know where the time has gone, but that brings us to the end of today's food adventure and the end of my Malaysian food adventures for now. I definitely will be back to Malaysia. There's still so many other cities I want to explore. I've heard really good things about Ipoh, Malacca, so many places I want to visit and continue to expand my palette. And let me know what you feel about these international food adventures, guys. I'm really enjoying it. My mouth is getting stimulated in new directions and I feel like I'm getting really inspired by new flavors and new places. And I personally would love to keep doing more international food adventures, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I put my heart and soul into making these videos, so please, please, please press that subscribe button. And yeah, next stop, Bali. 1 year wedding anniversary. Exciting times. Anyway, I will see you next week. I'm not sure where from. Haven't planned my next adventure in China yet, but it will be somewhere in China. So stay tuned and I'll see you next week. Goodbye from Kuala Lumpur.